All right, we now have 3 credible sources that have come out and said that the 49ers have been and are continuously shopping Deebo Samuel. Now, I have my doubts on whether Deebo Samuel is going to get traded. We will see. I've got to imagine that teams are probably easily willing to part with around a 4th-round pick. And the 49ers, I can understand, would probably want more than that. So, are teams willing to give up more? Not sure. He's very expensive. You have to remember that. And he's a little bit older now. So, and also the factor of Kyle Shanahan. How much does he play at a higher level because of this offense really being built around him at times? I don't know that other teams are going to get that same production out of Deebo Samuel, but that's for them to decide. We'll see if Deebo Samuel is on the move. I want to tie the Deebo Samuel situation, though, to the Ricky Pearsall pick. Again, for those who aren't listening to me, I like the Pearsall player. I love the player. I don't love the player. I like the player. He's a good player. I don't like the pick. And I don't like the pick because, well, multiple reasons. Multiple reasons I don't like the pick. He's 24 years old. By the time his 5 years is up, he'll be 29. You're probably not going to keep him after that. You're basically, it's almost like you drafted a running back in round 1, knowing that you're only going to have him 5 years max, and you're not bringing him in on a second contract. That's what it feels like. He's extremely polished as a player, but he's also older. I mean, how many guys, you're comparing him to like 21 and 22-year-olds. How many guys, if they were to come back for a 5th year as a receiver, would look a lot more polished against guys who are 2, 3, 4 years younger than him potentially? A lot of players would. So, what I'm saying is, yes, he's polished, but I'm also saying that a polished receiver, if Deebo stays on this team and Ayuk stays on this team, doesn't make any sense. A polished receiver getting 30 targets this year doesn't make a lot of sense. However, where it does make sense is you've got a win-now team that if they do trade Deebo Samuel, you're going to want somebody that can step in right away and play well right away. And Pearsall does bring that. Now, his ceiling certainly isn't what other players' ceiling is, but it makes the pick a little bit more understandable if Deebo or Ayuk or Jennings are not on this team. If they are on this team, again, I don't understand it. I think that there were guys that in 2 years are going to be much better receivers than him. And even if that's not the case, you got guys that you've got Newton, JPJ, Frazier, Kool-Aid. I mean, multiple good players at other positions that you easily could have used as well. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with Deebo. I've always been a fan of Deebo, but I think the moment that CMC came here, and I've been pretty clear about this, the moment CMC came here, Deebo Samuel made less and less sense. We will see if the 49ers are willing to part with him, taking a big cap hit, and are they willing to do it for, say, a 4th-round pick if that is the most that they are going to get for him? I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. Keep your eyes glued to the draft tonight. Can't wait to see what happens. Peace.